R.A. Reardon, real estate professional, realtor, Jenna Chmielewski. Hi, Jenna.
Hi.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Good to see you. Is it quiet time in real estate?
For some, yes. For me, not right now. No. My momentum kind of really started picking up the end of summer, early fall, and so I've been a very busy girl.
Good.
Yes.
Well, the holidays, it's a time for families getting together, and
Yes.
Families might be needing to make some decisions when
Absolutely.
they get together.
Absolutely. I always encourage people at this time of year, even with the hustle and bustle of everything, just make sure you're at least popping in on mom and dad, grandma and grandpa. I will never forget the shock that my personal family had years ago. My grandfather was very active. He did half marathons into his 80s and volunteered at the Children's Museum in Indianapolis. Very, very active, very busy. And we were invited to go to he and his wife's home for Christmas. And it was so disheveled. It was not like my grandfather to live in at all. And that sparked a lot of conversations. That's when we found out that his wife had Alzheimer's and the dementia was accelerating. And that's when the families got together and started planning. So things like, maybe the garbage isn't getting out. You see a lot of mail still sitting out on the table. Maybe some of those are bills that are past due. Look how the bathroom is, look how the kitchen is. And it's not that you have to place someone. I'm one for independence as long as humanly possible, but sometimes a retirement community can keep someone independent for longer as well. Let the staff worry about the housekeeping, and they can just focus on their social opportunities. But this is definitely the time of year you want to get involved. And there's some great programs out there through Area Agency on Aging, Region 2 Area Agency on Aging, Department on Aging in Jackson County. There's so many different things, and a lot of times people are afraid to call those services because they think, that means we're going to have to commit. I'm happy to help too. People can call me and brainstorm, and I can really...
Yeah. Plus, those places can help. Maybe they just need someone to come in once a week to do this or that.
Maybe just Meals on Wheels. Maybe it's just companionship, just somebody to pop in. I did that series on Right Size Your Life with Department on Aging, and all those services can kind of be peppered throughout the year. It doesn't have to feel overwhelming. My mom was a very private person. She hated people coming into her home, but she learned to appreciate the help that came with it. So she was very reluctant, but she came to appreciate it down the road.
It's a good time also to get a box or two out of the attic or basement and go through memories.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ask a question about who's this guy in this picture. Well, you got to ask the people that were there. And
you do. Come up with those stories now. I have a wonderful friend that actually creates the most amazing memory books. And so what you do is you take those pictures, you write down the story as your loved one's telling it to you. You can bring those pictures and those stories to her, and she actually can create a book with that.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's so much better honor to those memories and to your loved ones and having a tradition book than just a box gathering dust in the attic.
Yeah, and it's not just it's pictures. There's all kinds of things that I'm sure your parents or grandparents, they'd love to have the grandkids go through the stuff with them.
Absolutely.
Well, let's talk about real estate, because you have a listing we're going to take a look at.
I do.
Where is this particular property?
So this is 12521 Purvis Drive in Brooklyn. A little bit out in the country. It's a beautiful custom home on 7 acres. Yeah, so it's just off of Deermeyer Road, kind of by Cement City Road, Taylor Road. Taylor Road is where it turns into Cement City Road. So very close to the city of Brooklyn, but nice and secluded. It's actually at the end of a dead-end road, and you've got just this massive parcel. But we've got a great video on it.
Let's take a look. Purvis Road in Brooklyn.
Have you been looking for a custom home in Brooklyn with acreage? This could be the one for you. Hi, I'm Jenna Chmielewski with ERA Reardon Realty. Welcome to my newest listing at 12521 Purvis Lane in Brooklyn. Centrally located, so close to 127, M50, US 12, I-94, 127, and more. You're gonna love this home. Maybe this is what should be in your Christmas stocking. You're gonna love this beautiful brick ranch with an open floor plan, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, all on the main floor, laundry on main floor. Everything you need on a daily basis is on the main floor. You're also gonna love the walkout basement that has so much opportunity for you to add more living space. Maybe you need that pool table, you need more bedrooms down there, tons of storage. Come check it out.
Pretty cool. The only thing missing, Jenna, is a tire on a rope tied to that tree over that.
That would be perfect. Yeah. Could swing into the pond.
Yeah, it's awesome. It looks like an awesome property. The shortage of inventory, I know, has been challenging, but we're seeing some building.
It's coming up.
So
that's a great thing. So not only is inventory up, the new construction is also going up as well. Everybody assumed when the interest rates skyrocketed, everything was going to die off, and it's not true. Actually, it was so cute. So the photographer that did that fantastic video, he's a younger kid living with mom and dad, getting ready to go out on his own. So we're talking some mortgage things, and he's a little intimidated because they're higher than what he's heard that they used to be. And I explained to him that 2.25% was such a freak of nature.
Yeah.
There was no way it was going to be sustainable. But the rule of thumb in real estate is you marry the house and you date the rate. Mm-hmm. And that just means, when interest rates do go down, and they will go down again, you just simply refinance, but you still have secured that house that you wanted. Yeah. And so that's what's key. But it's great to see construction because we've needed it. We're anticipating a massive shortage down the road if we don't have new construction. So it's going to be needed. 20 and 21 was a circus for real estate. All of our heads were spinning. And here's the thing. I didn't like that just for the fact that nobody could make a good financial decision. Mm-hmm. Buyers were in a frenzy to hurry up and get their offer in and put in these massive escalation clauses. They didn't have time to crunch the numbers on what was best for them. Mm. On the other hand, sellers also had to hurry up and make these decisions and really didn't have adequate time to know what was going to be best for them in the long run. And so now that we're having this correction, everybody can kind of take a breath and make a good decision.
Yeah, there was a time where people were getting multiple offers. Mm-hmm. Like the same day the listing hits the market.
Absolutely. So that I'm not seeing as much. The lower end market, I would say anything under 250 still is super strong, and we're seeing things easily still within a week going into a contract. Anything 100 or less, even less than that,
Oh,
it
wow.
takes the weekend still, it's in contract. But 250 on up, expect a week or two to let people get through. I was so worried. I had a listing in Brooklyn, 375. It was 5 bedrooms, 4 baths. And we put it on a Friday as my usual, and not one showing that entire weekend. And I'm like, I know I don't have this overpriced. What is the deal? And I'm able to run reports to see how many showings have happened within a certain area, certain price range, so on. And that weekend, there was not one listing that had a showing over 300,000.
Wow.
Now, 4 days later, we had a showing and we were in contract. So I had nothing to worry about, but that's just the market. People are not in as much of a frenzy anymore, especially for those higher priced homes, but things are still moving.
Good. Well, great to see about 12521 Purvis. Thanks for sharing that, and thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming in.
It's only been on the market literally an hour.
Oh, wow.
So
It's
fresh. Yeah, so get in while you can.
Thanks, Jenna.
Thank you.
Jenna Chmielewski from ERA Reardon and Right Size Your Life. More to come.